And the front court players, Boston, Nafisi Collier, Nika, Satu Sabali, Brianna Stewart, and Asia Wilson. All right. And down here, Boston, Jonquel Jones, Alyssa Thomas. No Angel Reese, folks.
The WNBA All-Star starters have been announced, y'all. They've been announced. Y'all want to guess who not starting? Hey, listen, some people don't belong in certain conversations.
Angel Reese just got hit with a brutal reality check, left out of the WNBA All-Star Game completely, while Caitlin Clark ran away with the spotlight. Despite non-stop media hype and a massive social following, Reese didn't even crack the top 10 in votes. In this video, we're breaking down what really happened, why the fans, media, and even players turned away, and what it means for Angel's future in the league.
Let's keep it real. Did y'all think Angel Reese was gonna be starting? Wait. Don't get mad at me. Why you bringing up age? Hey. You don't tell me nothing, because I'ma tell you something. Listen, man. Them Instagram followers and all that, it don't translate to the court. Y'all not voting, bruh. It's as simple as that. These starters are about, you got like fan votes come into play here. Y'all wasn't voting for her like that, bro. Stop it. Just stop.
It was supposed to be her moment. The WNBA All-Star Game, an annual celebration of the league's best and brightest, was the perfect stage for Angel Reese to claim her spot among the elite. After all, the media told us she was ready. The headlines, the interviews, the photo shoots, the viral posts, everything pointed to a coronation. But when the names were announced, one was missing. Angel Reese, the so-called face of the future, didn't make the starting lineup. She didn't even make the reserves. Not a single vote from the media, not a single nod from fellow players, just 13th place in the fan vote, and a whole lot of questions. This wasn't just a snub, it was a wake-up call for Angel, for her fans, and maybe, most importantly, for the media that had spent the last year pushing her to the front of the WNBA conversation. Because for all the magazine spreads and social media posts, the reality of this season hit like a brick wall. Hype doesn't equal dominance. Followers don't equal votes, and catchy quotes don't equal all-star status. Let's break it down. Angel Reese pulled in just over 500,000 fan votes. That might seem decent, until you realize Caitlin Clark had nearly 1.3 million. That's not just a difference, that's a landslide. Clark didn't just win the fan vote, she obliterated it. And here's the kicker, she didn't campaign for it. She didn't flood Instagram asking for votes. She didn't post highlight reels with "vote for me" captions. She just played, and people showed up in droves. Reese, meanwhile, was everywhere online urging her fans to vote, practically begging, rallying her base, reposting stories, riding the wave of her media popularity. But when it was time for fans to respond, they didn't. They shrugged, or worse, they voted for someone else. And it wasn't just the fans. The media, who had hyped her every move for months, left her off the ballot completely. No love from Sports Illustrated, no recognition from USA Today, not even a courtesy mention. Megan Hall, a journalist who had championed Reese as a transformative star, didn't even include her on the All-Star list. That silence was deafening. So how did it get to this point? The answer is simpler than some would like to admit. Production, leadership, on-court performance. That's what the All-Star Game is supposed to reward. And this season, Angel Reese just hasn't delivered enough of it. Statistically, she's averaging 11.3 points and 11.9 rebounds per game. The boards look respectable at a glance, but the shooting percentage? A rough 38.9%. That's not elite. That's not even solid. For someone standing 6'3" and playing primarily inside, that kind of efficiency is a red flag. Her rebounding is also down from last year, and the eye test hasn't been much kinder. Missed layups, awkward finishes, and long stretches of invisibility on the floor have all chipped away at the superstar image. And that's really the heart of the issue. The image doesn't match the reality. Reese was promoted as a generational talent, a disruptor who would change women's basketball forever. The media loved the story. They leaned into her confidence, her bold statements, her viral moments. But when the lights came on and the games actually started, the dominance never materialized. The numbers didn't scream all-star. They whispered developmental. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark was doing the opposite. She wasn't talking about being the face of the league. She was just becoming it, game after game. She stacked points, assists, and game-changing plays. She became the kind of player who fills arenas, who changes the tempo of a game with one possession, who fans show up early just to watch warm up. And she did it all without the media machine pushing her forward. She earned every bit of it on the court. That contrast couldn't have been more clear during All-Star voting. While Reese's campaign was met with apathy and indifference, Clark's support exploded organically. From fans, from media, from other players. She didn't have to ask for validation. She got it because she delivered. That's what being an All-Star is about. And here's something else worth noting. This wasn't just about popularity. The All-Star selection process is split. Fans get 50% of the vote. The other 50% comes from the media and fellow players. These are people who watch tape, who know what winning basketball looks like, who recognize consistent effort, smart play, and leadership. And they all sent the same message. Angel Reese isn't there yet. It's not personal. It's not politics. It's just basketball. Still, some of Reese's supporters pushed back hard online. Claims of rigged voting, biased ballots, anti-black sentiment, even conspiracies that the league is suppressing her popularity in favor of Clark. But the numbers don't support that theory. Reese didn't lose by a few votes. She wasn't on the bubble. She was 13th, behind multiple players who don't have even a fraction of her online presence. Players who simply showed up, did their job, and earned their place. That disconnect between social media fame and real-world respect is brutal, but it's real. And for Reese, it's a reality check that's long overdue. The media, for their part, have gone quiet. The same outlets that once breathlessly covered every Reese quote are now pivoting toward players like Clark, Alyssa Thomas, and others who are actually producing. That shift is subtle, but it's telling. Coverage follows relevance. And right now, Reese isn't relevant to the All-Star conversation. She's a cautionary tale about what happens when branding outpaces performance. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to stay this way. This could be the moment that lights a fire under Angel Reese. She's young, she's talented, she's got the tools. What she needs now is focus, grit, discipline. Less talk, more buckets. She has a choice, double down on the image or build a new one through work. The WNBA doesn't need another celebrity. It needs a star who delivers. And Reese has the potential to be that. But the league, the fans, the media, they've seen enough talk. They're waiting for action. The ball is in her court now. And if she's serious about living up to the hype, she'll start showing it, not in tweets or headlines, but in the box score. Because one thing this All-Star voting cycle made painfully clear, in the WNBA, image alone won't get you there. It never has. It never will. So the spotlight moves on, for now. But whether Angel Reese fades into that background, or fights her way back into the foreground, is a story still waiting to be written. And that part? That's entirely up to her.